Okay, so it's Sunday and I've got to do the wiring on this FabFours bumpers on my 2018 Chevy Colorado, but I'm not going to do that today. What I do want to do is put the grille back in. So before I do that, I want to show you what the factory bumper looks like. Okay, it's right here. This is the factory bumper. This is the actual bumper you got underneath all the plastic. This is where it mounts up to the frame. That's it. Now this bumper here, much stronger than this, heavier. I figure the frame rails are going to bend before that thing bends. Let me show you what the rest of the bumper looks like. What I have to do is separate the grille from this plastic bumper. So this is the back side, and what you see down here in the bottom is a big piece of styrofoam, styrene. It's black, but it fits right up with that steel bar. And there's your bumper. Little impact absorption there. So the rest of all this stuff is just for looks. I wonder if I could sell this to somebody, because I don't need it now. I still have the one for the Tacoma. What I need to do is separate the grille from the bottom piece, and I think it looks like it's all snapped together. It's very hard to tell. I don't want to break anything. So that's what I'm up to today. It looks a little better. It's kind of growing on me, but it could be smaller. The winch could be moved back further, which could eliminate probably 4 inches of this front. Move that back. There's plenty of room for the winch to go backwards. I don't know why it's sticking out so far. Maybe the designers were looking for a certain look, They want it to look, Same thing on these lights here. They don't need all these little screws. There's 10 screws per light, but that's part of the designer's image, I guess. What he wanted to put out there. I would have preferred something more conservative looking, functional, like the ARB style bumpers, like I had on the Tacoma. Very simple, basic, lighter. So let's see how these things come apart. I think that's a clip right there, but looks to me like they're made to go on and not come off. So there you have it. Now for a little paint, I guess I gotta wash it first. Maybe I'll put it on like that. We'll see what it looks like. That's all for now. this isn't going to work. The grill won't fit because the bumper's in the way. Looks like I'm going to have to pull the bumper back off. Okay guys, it's Sunday and I'm out here ready to put the bumper back on for the second time. Had to get the grill in. The grill wouldn't fit with the bumper in because the grill mounts back in here, and then you have to attach these things to the grill, and the grill's in the way. So here's the ideal for this bumper, and it worked for me. 3-point jack stands. Hold it just right. I should be able to pull up and just have to lift one side at a time, maybe a ½ inch, and put the bolts back in. There's no way am I going to pick this thing up by myself and get any bolts in, if you know what I mean. It's just big, it's awkward, it's bulky. I pull it back just far enough so I can get the bolts, or so I can get the grill in. Because I had the wires all tied up. They're not attached to anything, they're just tied up out of the way so I can drive it around. These fog lights are adjustable down on the bottom. I'll show you that side over there. You got a little knob there, a little adjuster knob for aiming them, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay, so here's a little suggestion to the guys over at FabFours. If they've read any of my comments, and I think a lot of my subscribers agree with me, this bumper is like just too bulky and big in the front, this boxy area. I mean, I don't see any reason for that. If you got an explanation for that, let me know. Leave a comment, because the rest of us would like to know too. It could be 4 inches in further, maybe even a little more. So I don't see any reason for that. What would have to be removed from the truck for that to work is this air ducting. It's just plastic. See that? This is just a piece of plastic. Once that's out of the way, and it is about, yeah, see, it's that deep. Move that out of the way, then the winch can go further back. And this one, another issue would be getting them between the frame rails. There's a frame rail there and a frame rail there. But it fits, it seems to fit just fine. Once it's backed up, there's still plenty of room. So, yeah. And then somebody asked, what kind of winch is it? Well, it's a Smitty built. It's only $400, and I may never need it, but it's there, you know. If I was using this professionally or something, I'd probably get a Warren or oh shoot, what's the other names? Warren, mile marker. Anyway, let me get this thing back together. I gotta drive forward and try not to get any cables stuck in there. So yeah, if the winch were to move back 4 inches, you could eliminate this much bumper in front, which give it a whole lot cleaner look. And maybe take a little off the bottom too, that'd be nice. A couple inches off the bottom would be good. But it is what it is now, right? It's on, we're just gonna make it work. That's what we got.